Okay, Dave, I'm hoping the camera will focus this time. I'm going to plug in the meter to a battery here. And there's all sorts of formatting stuff that we'll want to change. Get things, centered better and figure out what size of text and stuff. Let's see. And we'll want to make sure that the Bluetooth name shows up here down on the bottom line. I have something happening where the bottom line doesn't show up on all the screens, and I'll need to figure out why that's happening. And so this is kind of like the main display. Of course, we're getting like this rolling artifact in the video, but that's not apparent when you're in real life. And so we can kind of scroll through the pages with up and down arrows, or if there's a page you want to pause on, you can pause it by hitting the center button. And then if you want to do the menu, push the menu button on the remote, and then you can, once it's in the menu mode, you can scroll up and down. Oh, let's go out of the menu mode first, and I'll show you how easy it is to flip it around. Once I commented out a bunch of the debugging statements, it made the remote much more responsive. And there's still more debugging statements that can be reduced, so it should only get better. And we'll go back to the menu, and see down here we don't have the bottom line for some reason. I'll need to figure that out, but that would be about right there. And so this shows us the different firmware, and I need to see, again, it's a formatting issue with the size of the text versus the line. Do I use a smaller font, or do I just use fewer characters on that line? So anyway, just also a whole bunch of decisions like that will still need to be made. But we do have the name of the Bluetooth module up on top here, although it takes 2 lines. So we might want to use a smaller font. The thing is, the smaller font is pretty small. So anyway, we'll figure that out. And we'll go exit out of this one. Let's take a look at the time. I want to show you the 2 different types of inputs. So we'll take the date menu here, and this is not centered correctly, but this should be the format the date is displayed. We like to use month, day, year here in the United States, but the rest of the world likes to have it oh, it's not going to let me switch it here. Okay, likes to have it day, month, year. But let's go down to, so January, it's not January right now, it's February. It's not the 1st. And so it turns orange so that you know you're just on the line, but it's not red, means you can edit it by moving side to side. But when it's orange, it means you can't edit it, but that line is selected. You have to push enter, and then you can edit it. And so we can change the 1 to a 2, and then we can go over to the 10 place and change that to a 1, and then enter to say we're done. And then we can come down and change Sunday to Tuesday, and then we're supposed to have a line that just shows up as soon as one of these numbers are changed. This line should show up, but I have a bug in it. I need to figure out why that doesn't just show up. And then we can click on the save and exit, and hopefully it will save and exit. And we're back to the earlier menu, and we push menu again to exit out of the menus until we're back at the normal screen. And then we can rotate the screen from here. And what else do you want to know about that? I'll just kind of give you an overview of the stack here. You can kind of see how that is, how things connect. I pulled off the Modbus connection here just to bring it up to the living room to get a better lighting. And I'm gonna stop it there. Anyway, of course, lots of things to work on, but I think that the display looks really sharp in real life, and I think you'll like it. And I'll try to get it set to you real soon here. Okay, talk to you again. Or, yeah, talk to you soon.